of the greatest, that is a vow, yeah, that is a promise. Always wanted to be famous, just being real, yeah, just being honest. My haters gon' always be nameless, give them no clout, I give them no power. Creators feel different, they ancient, sooner than later, all will be ours. I keep an eye out for the numbers, I stay in contact, synchronization. To infinity, even beyond it, I am a common, no destination. A lot of things I am above, and there are a lot of things that are above me. Do not go for the people I love, cause then I get scary, then I get ugly, yeah. Ain't no problem when I'm not equation. Present, noted, observation. I'm not new here, reborn creation. Come and find me, sending location.
Hey guys, hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. How you guys doing? Hope you guys had a nice Father's Day weekend with your dad or children's dad or husbands. We could tell who wasn't with their kids, dad and husband, but that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Lady Dimples. So I had to take Nala to school today. Nala went and took Kalia Buyu was right. Before I could make a space, Nala got to my damn seasoning. So I was like, let me do a real quick live. Because I gotta mop up these damn seasonings. Um Lady Dimples, I was reading her community wall because I don't watch that computer bag bitch. But I did peek into their vibe just to see what they was gonna try to say. That girl is such a fucking pathological liar. Liar. Like, I don't be listening to that hoe, but how many aunts did she say she had? Because y'all remember when we was gonna do some competition and she was like, okay, just me and you one-on-one. I forgot what it was. It was we were supposed to do a one-on-one competition. Remember, she kept talking about it, hyping it up. And then all of a sudden, I was live one day. This is when we was getting along. She came and hit the backstage, and she was like hot uppity. I don't remember if it was about to be soon. I know it was getting close to the date we had to do the competition, but it wasn't really a competition. It wasn't supposed to be about money. Like, people could cash up if they want, but remember, it was just supposed to be one-on-one. She came into my backstage and was like high uppity. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pull out of the thing because my aunt just passed. I said, oh my God, sorry to hear that. Don't worry about it. She told me that. So why is she now having that same aunt die again? I do not know. Like, how many times your aunt gonna be unalive? All because you was embarrassed because Room Shake ain't had no people over there. You don't have no pull. You don't have no power. Like, you finessed this whole thing just to be able to have that man over there for Father's Day. I bet you worked hard for that motherfucking money. I hope he at least found the right hole this time, big ass. But yeah, now remember before we couldn't hear nobody in the background. Now she done switched it just that quick because she got money up off your head for that man to come around her because she got to pay. Ain't no nigga with that hoe for free. And she got to pay like she weigh. And that's a whole motherfucking lot, bitch. She's coming out the gate. She got to come out the gate with a couple of thousands, or at least a couple hundreds. Because she seemed like she get them poor pimping ass niggas. And they probably unattractive too. She know she got to get them ugly. But she's still going to have to, gaslight them. But anyway, what I was going to say, she definitely did say that. Lady Dimples is not lying or making a. I know she told me that, and it was to get out of that one-on-one competition that she suggested. I didn't ask her to do it. She brought it up, and y'all remember, she came out like a couple of weeks later and even thanked me and said, "Oh, uppity, thank you for not telling everybody about my personal business." I was like, "For what? Like, well, like what's there to discuss? And I'm not like that anyway, but still, I'm like, yeah, but she went live about it. I guess, like, she was she does this. I guess maybe she do a lot to get a cash app grab. That's the only thing I can surmise for this, because just like she asked to be a judge, which is how you gonna judge somebody's talent when you can't even do basic things like walk without risking an asthma attack. You can't walk a block without endangering your lungs and your breathing capacity. But girl, you said your aunt died. I don't know how many aunts she's claiming to have though. Maybe all her aunts is dropping off like flies around the competition. But yeah, she damn sure just wanted to collect that bag and get the fuck on, so she can call that man and say, I got the money, can you come over? So that's all I came here to say. So Lady Dimples was right. Don't believe that lying asshole. Y'all see how many times she got caught lying. I don't know why y'all keep allowing this to happen, but maybe, I don't know. Like, but I think that's just sick to all family members just so you can get some money or get out of a situation instead of being a big girl, because she did that trying to get it back. I'm telling you, all them goddamn kids. Who knows? She probably offered to take him and all his kids out. You gonna have to spend at least 500 right there, all the motherfucking miles. But yeah, now he talking in the background. You know you got some money, but it ain't tax money, so we won't have to hear him every day. Well, y'all won't, because I don't watch her. But girl, stop lying. You came to my backstage and you said something out loud. I don't even. This is what I get for being so self-absorbed. But y'all can think back and remember. I'm pretty sure somebody gonna find alive. What's up, so far, boo? Yeah, remember when we were supposed to do that one-on-one competition? Yeah, and she canceled it, and we postponed it and never said why. Yeah, because she said her aunt passed. Like, girl, stop lying. Stop trying to pay for dick too. Like, girl, just go to the gym for real. Stop doing those things for a YouTube check, and and to be performative. It's weird. And you might and you putting death on these people, you might be the first to go. I told you, I don't think you're gonna make it to 40. You too fucking big. And if y'all notice, all them 600-pound stars, they all coming out fast. But yeah, guys, this is meant to be a quick live. I'm about to I've been binge watching Karamo. I was gonna make a bacon, egg, and cheese just now, but I'm not even really hungry. I don't know what's wrong. But yeah. And happy Father's Day to your husband, so fly. But yeah, I see you guys around these YouTube streets. But Lady Dimples is not lying. And if y'all gonna remember, so I'm pretty sure somebody gonna find that video where she thanked me for not talking about her aunt's death. New newsflash uppity. People have more than one aunt, duh. Now stop bitching and go back for another girl. Bye. Girl, bye. That's who's begging. Computer back, bitch. Computer back is begging. But there goes the confirmation. That's probably her in another page, because she doesn't know if I got a screenshot or something, so she can't come for sure deny it. But I don't believe that's what she said in the video. And I'm like, we don't know. We don't know. But I just think it's convenient how many times these aunts be passing after you was running around trying to collect money for shit, or did in that case did collect money. I just think she didn't want to be an embarrassing a one-on-one competition with me. That part, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't in her host. Who page it was on? I forgot who page it was supposed to be on. Damn, I wasn't my page though. But yeah, she came and said her aunt died. Now her aunt died again during somebody else's competition. How convenient. But each time she inserted herself, she wanted to have the one on a competition, just like she asked Lemon to be a judge because she heard about that $100 with her broke petty ass. Broke, broke, broke. So she heard about the $100, and then you got the other clout chaser, room shaker. But that thing wound up flopping. I mean, Lemon, in the biggest scheme of things, Lemon was a shit show flop too. But at least people actually came. Like, but I think that was just a money grab gone wrong. And yeah, she needs to stop killing off her family members. That's not nice. And like I said, she should not do that because her life is really in danger. Correct. That part. That part, so fly. That part. So yeah, her life is really in danger because just day-to-day activities is overexerting every main body main organ in her body now. Her heart is constantly overworking. Live everything is like her feet, legs, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the nerve to try to take Ozempics on top of that. Like she's not even man, listen. She should not be really playing around with death. That is not nice to do, especially as big as she is and as close to death as she is. She'll be very lucky, extremely lucky, if she make it to 40. And that's on everything I love. You see what I'm saying? You think somebody gonna be risk stabbing themselves, bragging about stabbing themselves with injections, like that's how dizzy she is. It's weird, but she definitely killed her Arnold. And I'm just noticing when Lady Dimple said it was a pattern, I noticed that because she insisted on the one-on-one competition. Hey, Lady Love, she insisted on the one-on-one competition. And then it was like, it's something wrong with that girl. I don't know what type of mental thing that is. I'm really too, and it's about to be summertime. So I'm about to have a hot girl summer. I'm about to, actually, you know what? I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to do today because I have like 6 different waist trainers. I'm going to put one of them on as I get, because I got most of the seasoning up, but as I get up the rest and mop, I'm going to do it with my, waist trainer on. I got to get rid of this stomach. But I don't see how somebody can let themselves go that bad and with no kids. Don't Bree have a good job, luxury apartment in the Benz? Do she own it outright? Because anybody can rent anything. I don't know if that would be considered a luxury apartment. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know. But I do know it takes a lot to maintain. When you're that young and you paying for a whole man with 20 kids and you don't have none, nobody would do the things that she do for money if they were comfortable, is what I'm saying. And like I said, she inserted herself in the competition. What would be the point of trying to be a competition? And then you're going to get mad about something that you know he felt anyway. He been calling her fat. He called her fat and she said she had a crush on him. Remember when the fake competition and nobody really wanted to win the love of her? And then she turned around and said she was in love with Lemon. And he had been calling her fat then. Remember? Those guys, those Umar boys, remember when they came over here and how they was shading the fuck out of her weight and looks, and she still was hitting them up behind the scenes, trying to befriend them, asking them why they don't come on her link. You know what I'm saying? Soliciting money from her chat for them for anything they needed. I mean, if she was boss, she would have just paid it out, you know. You said, love, you like said, when I get home, I'm going to put some cute things on and make them mad. I'm going to do it today. Yeah, do it. Shit. I'm damn sure. I'm damn sure I'm about to mop in my waist because I spend a lot of money in a waist trainer. And I never freaking use them. I bought different ones, but none of the, not, like every time I try, it just don't be that comfortable. I don't like being uncomfortable. But yeah, I don't know why she's doing that, but I just don't think that's nice considering her conditions, you know. So yeah. Mm. And trust me, those girls that pay for a man, they always struggle. The more the men will try to take everything from you, no matter what it is, whether it be emotions, energy, you name it. Anything they could get from you in excess and they could run over you and take it, they're gonna take that shit. And what does she have to offer but money? Look at her. Let's be honest. Hey, Miss R, good morning. So I just wanted to validate Lady Dimples because it's true. And when she said pattern, that made me thinking about how she forced herself on a contest with Lemon for $100. Because why else would you want to do it? And then turned that around. Like I tell you, when I said I don't want to fuck with her, and she was in the chat, and they was like, "Well, can computer back come up here and y'all work it out?" I think it was Next Panel, and I said no. I don't want to be bothered with it no more because this is a ongoing situation. I'm just tired of it. Yeah, then she turned around and went to her lie. And y'all know she's a liar. Her and Pizza, they big liars. So I don't know. Y'all believe what y'all want. And it could be a CPN apartment. You never know with her, but I haven't seen her apartment, so I don't know if that would be considered luxury. Like I said, I don't watch her, but I just watch how she dressed. And anybody can lease any car, and then and that was done because the payments are high. Do she own it? That's the thing. Anybody, if you renting or leasing or whatever, do you own it? Okay, then that's And why would you get a Benz when you got that size body? So that's another thing. She's probably buying excessive things trying to attract men. Probably like got them driving her car and shit. Like most of these low self-esteem women. You see what I'm saying? So because that's probably why her seatbelt don't close. You really thought she bought that Benz for herself and her seatbelt don't even close? Her seatbelt, she won't even get an extender. You mean to tell me you're gonna get a Benz but not the extender for it? You got to think about broke people with that do shit just to try to impress. I'm not calling you slow, but I'm just saying people that they feel like it's like so. How you say smoke and mirrors? Smoke and mirrors. Yeah, because why would you have a Benz? Because I didn't know what the car was. But if it's a Benz, why you don't get a extender? Isn't that way cheaper? Like extender is not a big cost. I'm guessing. I don't drive, but her seatbelt don't even close. So she clearly bought that car to entice a man that would come back to her every day with that car. That's also a constant. When she used to do them story time about niggas driving off with her shit. So yeah. I just think that she should stop playing with death, especially considering her where her health status is. I don't think that's nice. It cannot be that serious. Maybe you should pick up a second job or something like that. If you know, have your regular job for your regular life, and then have like a little part-time job, and that be the money. And that's how you're going to give yourself a budget for like how much you're going to get these niggas. Like, okay, whatever I make from this little side job I got, that's what I can afford to pay these men to be in my face. And, you know what I'm saying, talking in my background and shit. And then the rest is for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you got things you're gonna need to do, like get a seatbelt extender, because that's dangerous. And you wishing death on people, and you can't even close your car seat. You can't even buckle your car belt if you want to. That's crazy work. But anyway, guys, like I said, I gotta get these this seasoning up. This turmeric is driving me wild. Yeah, YouTube is a side hustle, but I'm pretty sure I don't think um YouTube, because she already admitted she need this YouTube check. So this YouTube check is definitely being counted in her main bill. She's not living off her job. This is definitely helping her sustain herself. But she don't make no money to sustain a man, especially not at the level where like she would need to be, you know. So I feel like a good option because what they said. Well, anyway, yeah, but she already said she need to check, and it's obvious that she does. It's obvious. She be answering her text so quick to be putting in food orders. We know. And she displays it. She displayed the business on here. She told us the story time. Like I'm telling you, she told us these story times. She had a lot of sad stories about how these guys was using her. There's an actual picture of the guy jumping out the window. She came online saying how she couldn't fit in her shower. She told that story. So I'm pretty sure she was able to move up because when she first came on YouTube, the apartment she was in, she could not fit in the shower. And these are story times she told. She has reinvented herself for some people, and then some people that were there pretend like it didn't happen, but it is what it is. But the new people, maybe you don't know this, but I'm telling you, the information came out of mouth, her mouth. Nobody's making these things up. She talked about how her mom had to come chase down a guy for about her car because he didn't want to give her car back. These are her story times, not uppity making this up. What's up, King Voodoo? I don't know why y'all be so mad at the truth. People, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's not gonna change it. See, you should have never did that because I was gonna hang up. Now I'm about to sit here and start thinking back on them fucking story times she's telling shit. Nah, but she told this. That's how I know it. She said it. She said it. She sure did. I ain't making this up. And we seen her on live. Every time she's in the car, you hear that seatbelt blink because she cannot buckle it. And I didn't know what kind of car she had because like you're trying to imply something when I'm clearly stating the obvious. I don't watch her. I don't know what she got. Even when I was cool, I didn't watch her. I told her she was boring. She's too much of a Debbie. Always want to have a competition. Like I don't got time for that. I'm me, you. There's no there's no link. First of all, what would be the barometer that we're even going to compare ourselves? Hey, good morning, Joyce Goodman. She's very insecure. Some things don't have to be told to me. It just shows. It shows. Every time, like, oh, uppity, let's do a poll so these people can lie to you. Okay. I mean, like, who's gonna keep going? That's why she used to be. You see, when I was on, she would cry because I didn't go to her page because I don't got time for that shit, girl. Stop it. You know, there's no comparison ever. You can't. Just not nowhere. So anyway, like I said, when she first came in, so I'm pretty sure she did move into a luxury apartment. It was with the help of these YouTube checks. Because when she first came in here, she did a story time. She came on like her hair all crazy. Her hair was like this. Hold on, because I got my hair like that now. Let me show you. Make sure my camera the right way. So I keep it real. But see, I'm not on camera eating with my nostrils flaring up like I haven't eaten a meal all day, snacking, all up close. Let me show you because but my hair is moisturized too. Look, my hair was like this. And the afro, nothing wrong with that. But that's how she used to come in line all the time. Yeah, I'm trying to wait to do my hair to tomorrow because I'm trying to do one of those hair videos with y'all this week. That's the only reason why I ain't do my hair. Because we're gonna try that dyeing hair naturally. We're gonna try to do that tomorrow. But like I said, Nala got to the seasonings early this morning, so we wasn't able to do that today. But just a little no. But no, she just used to go walking around like that. As y'all can see when she was caught outside, look how she be caught outside looking. Yeah, and I had to take Nala to school today. I changed her clothes so many times this morning. It was ridiculous. Oh my God, I was so freaking aggravated. Fourth time, and she's still like one leg in the turmeric. I said, I don't even care. That's it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not doing this with you. Because she was mad because she didn't want to get up. Yeah, Nala Pooh's in school. I'm a rude girl. A little rude girl. She feisty like her mama, so I can't be but so mad. I'm happy that's instilled in her. She will never be like computer back. You know what I'm saying? Too much self-love. But yeah, she first came here in that apartment that I seen, it wasn't luxury. But I have not seen her new apartment. Didn't care to. I didn't want to see her old one, but I used to watch because at the time I used to thought she was a decent person. I used to feel bad for her. And that's when I had started emailing her. Like, girl, it's okay. Just do your little hair naturally because it's a lot of styles you could do with natural hair. I used to tell her she could look at my video because I used to have videos up with like hair oil. That's just I'm gonna start doing it better. I'm gonna do it again, but just more like professional looking. I have videos on my channel making all the different hair oils. You know what I'm saying? And your own gel and stuff like that. Because I didn't know if it was a money thing. So I was like, but I do it for like naturalness for my kids' hair. But it is cheaper than buying gel all the time. But anyway, yes, natural hair is key. You got to take care of your natural hair. Because see, my ends is not looking split. I keep my ends trimmed. Her hair is like, you could tell, just because in the afro, it's not, you can still tell the split ends. And when it wasn't combed out in days. But anyway, mine's is combed out. What's up, Lady Dimples? But yeah, she has a pattern of doing this, making up these situations, and I felt like that's why she was pressing Lemon because she was trying to get as much extra money as possible because she knew Father's Day was coming up, and she needed that money. Because you don't know what she promised to get him over. That's a lot of competitions, a lot of different baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? So she probably to have one over on the baby mama, I'm just guessing. This I don't know. But since these words are triggering, I think she probably presented the idea that she was going to take him and all his kids out for Father's Day, and that's something the other baby mothers was not willing to do. So she can't. Well, I don't know why you would want to, but I wouldn't put it past her that she was really trying to get that guy baby. Yes, computer beg for my phone number, Bobby. She didn't tell you that part. She didn't tell you that part when she was reading paperwork. How she asked for my phone number. Oh yes, she even hit me up asking how to do a ham. Sure did for Thanksgiving. Yeah, she was. That's why she was extremely hurt when I told her to get the fuck away from me. I think I was the best thing in her life. Probably still was. She ain't found the replacement yet. That's why she's so obsessed with me. She's obsessed, and I know why. You can look at her and tell. Because I don't know what she see. I don't know what she see in the mirror, but the girl is twice my size. But for some reason, she wants to sit there. Well, I'm not even twice, possibly three times. Because yeah, I believe she's over six. But anyway, yeah, she asks for my phone number. But when I initially email her computer, we talking about computer back. When I initially emailed her, I was just emailing. She gave me her real email actually. When we was actually email, we was emailing her real email. But when I emailed her, I had emailed that email anybody could get. And I just gave her words of encouragement because at that time nobody wanted her around them. That's right, tiny waist base. Get it, that's true. So at that particular time, nobody wanted her around. Like all the younger women. So all she could do was hang around TSCC with that weird lady VS, and she had a bunch of older women over there. Some of them were studs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stud activity was going on over there. Gay women stuff, and then I don't know some other type some cultish type stuff. I couldn't get into it. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in a Pentecostal household where it was very controlling. So once I became an adult, like I go far away from people who try to control me. I don't like that. Like it's like a pet peeve of mine. Once I see you trying to be controlling, I get the fuck away from you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm free. So anyway, so everywhere she went, nobody wanted computer back around. She would try to go on people's chats, and because at that time it wasn't links, so just her being in the chat, they would make videos and tell VS to get her fat ugly friend away from them. Say she looked like she stank, and then somebody met her and said she actually did. Calling her ugly, they said she was boring. They didn't want her in their chat. They didn't want to invite her to any of the meet and greets, including TSCC. Then she started going live, and she basically got paid for being sympathy. She used to be on there, talking mad cool. She would bring up, and that's when the links did start, and she started doing that. And I would hit her link once in a while. But I used to be traveling. But I did email her to help her with her self-esteem. Because I was like, you should. I was like, just because at that time I was trying to make her feel good. So maybe that's why she thinks that. Because initially when I emailed, I was like, just because we big girls don't mean we can't we not cute too. Of course, y'all know I look good, but I was just trying to like, because there's a way if you really want your message to get across. What's up, Queen Voodoo? When you really want your message to get across, you have to, display it. That's why when I'm talking shit to somebody, I'll be telling the truth. I just don't care how you accept it or not. But if I really want to be nice, I can be nice. So I was very nice in the email. So now that I think about it, maybe that's why she feels like we like on the same weight level. I don't know. But I was like, you got a nice this, nice that, do this, do that, blah, 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 blah. As she already told you, I'm the one that even told her to start doing weight loss videos, and she'll get the views because of her weight. So there are positive things she can do. And I even told, but she's too lazy to do it. If she actually keeps at it, instead of all this begging she be doing, people probably will hit her up and sponsor her. But she will have to show consistency and results because she's not the only one. So that lying shit she be pulling over y'all eyes, she could never do that in that community. You know what I'm saying? So 'cause at some point, like she told y'all last time she was losing weight, and all she did was take credit for the Ozempic weight loss, and you see now it came back like triple fold. Yeah, just that picture alone tells you how delusional she is when she stood in front of that car. Like I told you, I don't know what cars are, and she's so big, she probably was covering the Benz sign. That's probably why I didn't know it was a Benz. Her fucking fat ass was covering it. But yeah, that's not healthy, and that's not, and that's what women do with low self-esteem. But I ain't never known no fat woman to get a car they can't fit in. No, that's a new low for me personally. I ain't never seen that type before, but that's what she doing. So she scammed y'all for that money because she wanted to pay for that man and his children probably. Don play those 60 seconds where she do front and that she already admitted that I told her to do. This girl, she's slow. She's slow. Just like Kimmy Creation. She didn't contact Kimmy Creation. That was this girl keeping it real. And then she turned around and shitted on her, but steady bragging about something that girl went and wrote that lady a letter on behalf of Bree. And Bree ain't even share the girl out. She's a very trifling user. She's a user. She likes to treat women like men treat her, and she gets empowered by that. I noticed that. That's why I stopped dealing with her. But she does nothing great on her own. She needs somebody to hold her hand through all stages in life. So I already said it. Not like I could go through the emails, but like I said, it's summertime and I ain't got to buy no nigga. I'm trying to have a nigga take me out this summer. You see what I'm saying? We on two different levels right now. I ain't got no reason to hate on no fucking body. I wish I would. I'm too cute for that. I'm working on my stomach. This girl got to work on her whole life. But anyway, I really got to get these seasonings up. I'm out of here. You guys have a great day. And Bree did not kill her aunt off. I mean, I'm sorry to unalive her aunt off. This is the second time that aunt done died. We'll see when she get reincarnated. Is she gonna rise on the third day like Jesus? We'll see. And I know she done overspent, so that's probably she could say that and double back and try to get cash outs for sympathy like she started her page. Church girl, later you guys.
I will be one of the greatest, that is a vow, yeah, that is a promise. Always wanted to be famous, just being real, yeah, just being honest. My haters gon' always be nameless, give them no clout, I give them no power. Creators built different, they ancient, sooner than later, all will be ours. I keep an eye out for the numbers, I stay in contact, synchronization. To infinity, even beyond it, I am a common, no destination. A lot of things I am above, and there are a lot of things that are above me. Do not go for the people I love, cause then I get scary, then I get ugly, yeah. Ain't no problem when I'm not equation. Present, noted, observation. I'm not new here, reborn creation. Come and find me, sending location.